Hello, my name is Thatcher Johnson-Welden, and I play the role of Paige.
My name is Lilliana Ketchman, and I play the role of Dancia.
Hi, my name is Danny Adams, and I play the role of Sam.
My name is Brandon Oakley, and I play the role of James.
And I'm Dexter Goad, and I wrote and produced this film. The first purpose of this was just to see if Lily could act, essentially. And the rest of you guys were the beneficiaries of this demonstration, which we found out she actually could act. And
good job, Lily.
Like everybody's
You are
performances
awesome.
are really strong. We used Lily's mom's office, and so this was a stock footage we got for to show the hospital, the massive hospital where her mom works. Yeah. But yeah, so Lily, what was your preparation like for this?
I won't be back there too long.
It was
Saying that. What's that?
Stop looking at yourself and talk.
What would you do to prepare for this role?
Just stop by the bathroom.
well, it was kind of hard because that's never happened to me, really. So
It's okay, ma'am. I'll make sure to
What's
get
it like dancing? Like you just repeat it over and over and over? Is that how you learn to dance? And is there a similarity with that in acting?
kind of because you keep doing it over and over to get it right, and that's what you do.
That's kind of what you did here. Like the funny thing about this was there's a scene, and I'll point it out later. Lily had her lines memorized, and she had other people's lines memorized. So when Thatcher blew a line, Lily couldn't continue the scene. Like she was just staring at Thatcher, like, "How could you possibly be that unprofessional?" Do you remember that, Thatcher?
I do remember that, yes.
And it was really hilarious,
What I found impressive with Lilliana was that it was stage directions. We would give her directions on what to do, where to set the sketchbook down, etc. And she would do so, and she would do it properly every single time right after that. So anytime we made any adjustment to her character, she nailed it and nailed it every single time after that. It was just amazing. You're a phenomenal actor. It's such a pleasure to be able to work with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and here's Thatcher, and I love the derisive look she gives Michael, which is a friend of mine. He has the unbelievable burden of being my friend for the past 22 years, so, But, and then Thatcher, of course, is realizing that she just screwed up, confiding in a 9-year-old. Yeah.
Hey, what do they say? Art imitates life?
Yeah,
Life
pretty
imitates
much.
art?
Yeah, right, exactly. But Thatcher, I'm sure you actually teach young actors, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So, this was probably just not a very new experience for you. You're probably used to
No,
it.
it was not. It was a great time, though. Lily's wonderful to work with. I worked with several young actors, both some that are brand new and some that have been acting for years and are older than Lily. And Lily is definitely one of the best. There have been some horror stories from children even older than she is that I could tell. Oh, goodness. Lily, you are a doll.
Well, and we're not going to spend the whole commentary just kissing each other's asses.
No, just Lily's.
Yeah, I've already publicly shamed Thatcher, so we'll get to you, Lily, when you
It
happens.
But I'm used
but
to
I love
it.
all these glares she's given Thatcher. It works.
Okay, I'll throw some shade over on Lily.
All right.
It's not really actual that shade, but when she was trying to get the sketchbook out of the bag and it wouldn't come out, she's sitting there pulling on it. That was so funny.
Pencils flying everywhere.
She's like, why won't it work? I don't understand how I messed
And
up.
then I when I dropped it, and
Yeah.
then it was already there, the drawing. I've been drawing that for so long.
And you're like, oops.
I was like, oh.
And Thatcher's out of here. So won't be seen again in this film. That's also Mike. I'm curious how many people will see that he had shaved and changed clothes. So here's Brandon and Danny. And you guys had great chemistry. You had never done film where you've done a lot of voiceover, I believe, together. But what was it like? I assume you hadn't done a film together before.
It's no major deal. I just flowed right along with it.
Yeah, because you had this Indiana Jones, and that was my favorite part where you're just not buying what she saw. You're nah, no hesitation. Nah, I'm not going to do this.
I love that interaction right there. I've never actually
I'm
seen
like,
this.
what the hell is
The
this?
face.
Right.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Just great chemistry. It just really worked because we had thought about all kinds of different it was originally supposed to be 2 guys. you know, and it was basically the same dialogue with two guys, and so just flipping the gender on one just made it a different connotation in a way, you know.
Working with Brandon has been a joy.
Thank you.
You put up with me well. One thing about me when I get on set, I sometimes go into what I call director mode, where I kind of, I guess, project a-hole on everybody, and I don't mean to, but I'm like, I get fixated on one thing, and that's in my mind, and I'm like, this is my stage direction, this is what I did, this is what I didn't do, and then I look at other people, I'm like, this is where you were sitting, this is how you were leaning forward, all this stuff, and I start directing people, and I can really, like, some people can be, like, really put off by that, and I don't mean it in any bad way, it's just I'm thinking about the film, and Brandon is just, like, right there with me, he's like, okay, what's going on, what's up, this, okay, got it, boom, and he nails it, and it's not, like, bothering me about it, being like, man, I can't stand working with this chick, like,
no worries.
Well, do you find that distracts from your performance if you have all this other stuff going on in your head?
No, actually, that's how I keep into the performance. It's like
No reason to worry them.
I connect
over
both
something
with the director's side and with the actor. So when it's my turn to be in character, I am just all there in that character.
I love Lily, like, you know, screaming at you guys.
That was fun. I got yelled at by a 9-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
It's fantastic.
the two of your combined ages are like 10 times her age, but she's like telling you guys what for. Look at her.
Lily is officially half my age.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and
Think
then
about
you
your
just been
life
put
and
in
then
check, and
double
you're
it,
like,
and that's my life.
you're like, what am I actually going to say to this 9-year-old?
I think that scene was just, that was beautifully done.
Oh yeah,
You were 8, weren't you?
Yeah.
She was 8 when we filmed this.
you were 8 when we filmed this, right? So
Okay, I got yelled at by an 8-year-old then.
yeah.
Props.
Now you're
Look at
getting
her,
yelled
right?
at by a 9-year-old.
This is a first time performance we're seeing here. You know, and then of course we did this about 8 times with you doing different things, Thatcher, and like really slow, really fast, and we ended up going with the slow version. You know?
Thatcher nails it.
Yeah.
Thanks,
totally.
babes.
Thatcher nails it. Stage direction, she can change anything at a drop of a hat and still stay in character, and it's just gorgeous.
Thanks, darling.
Yeah, I said we were not going to kiss each other's ass for this whole thing.
Oh, no,
So
we're not.
We
Dex,
need to think of
just
something
telling it
new
like
to
it
say to
is.
each other. Yeah.
Well, y'all
Dex,
screwed up,
your
and I was the only
face
good
was
one.
in the movie. I don't.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, for
I'm
those of
going
you
to
who didn't see.
digitally reduce my gut, by the way, so I look like I have a six-pack. So we can do a lot. We can fix a lot in post.
Oh, look at Lisa.
Yeah, I like you guys the way you're just kind of like, we don't know what just happened here, but we're gonna watch her like go back and get her stuff. And,
Wait, this is when I couldn't get it back in the bag.
yeah, right,
Wait, this is when when I'm trying to pick it up and it was stuck.
right. Yeah, it was not good.
Yeah, I
Now it's
I
good.
loved that.
And then it got
I
stuck,
love
so
that
it's like,
exchange
okay,
between
this is pretty.
Brandon's character and mine. It's
Yeah, and these are your
Aw.
drawings, which
That was
Lily
great.
didn't remember how to spell her name.
That was
that was
great.
very troubling.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Lisa's was
Ooh,
pretty.
Lisa's is pretty.
Yeah.
You know, the pretty dads.
Yeah, and of
Go
course
Dash.
Thatcher has to. What are those little character things? What are
Hey, let me live my
Accents.
life.
they start? And then of course
Tan.
Danny's got to embellish it
fire.
all, you know.
On fire, always.
And Brandon's very.
Brandon's like, here you go, this is my name.
You know, we should digitally superimpose some trolls or something.
There you
just
go.
kind of spruce it up.
There
you
you
know.
go.
Harry.
But
Yours is the most beautiful, Brandon.
but yeah,
It's
what's
like stars.
what's one thing you remember from this, Lily, besides screwing up putting stuff in the bag? You know?
That was the funniest part about it, though.
We had a couple funny bloopers, which people will see on the DVD. You know, we had some funny things. I put in the one where you're just staring at Thatcher because she couldn't remember her line. You know, that was.
It was just
But,
like,
yeah. But there was another thing you kept doing, Lily, which was Michael would put the clapper next to your face at one point, and you kept like ducking your head away from him so that the clapper wouldn't get your nose, or I think you were afraid of it or something. You remember doing that?
I was like,
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
You're like falling backwards.
Don't fall off the chair now.
Yeah, darling.
Yeah, we have a lot more work to do.
Are you okay?
Great job, guys.
That was fantastic.